Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today, another update on the Fireburst Auto Bomber Chaos version with the Black Flame Ring, and now with an Ember Wake or replica Ember Wake for more single target damage, because this is like, single target on this build is not the yellow from the egg, how Germans would say, right? And I would say I've done my first Sirus today. You're gonna see, instead of the map showcase, since we had map showcase last video and 2 videos ago, the gear did change a little bit. I'm gonna go over that in a second. But we managed to get our first Sirus of the league defeated, despite lag and some weird mouse functions and stuff like that. You're gonna see that later. But this is where I stopped the build. And that's what I want to talk about, the changes that I've made on today's build, why I don't want to continue this, and then at the end of the video, basically, the full Sirus kill, so you see how it currently looking like. So, mapping. Mapping is actually still good. I also did a couple of tier 16 8 modded maps to do the completion on, I have a couple of those things completed on 8 modded, and it was okay. It was okay, I would say. Still, death, we died a couple times today, especially now in Sirus, so 16 times in total. When I started the stream, it was 4 death, okay? So I died like 12 times today in those tier 16 map, pushing the Atlas. Sometimes it's just rough, man, especially when you corrupt those maps and there's like ailment avoidance and stuff. You're gonna have a very hard time, but still, mapping is okay. The bossing is not. The bossing is actually terrible. So I even decided to buy the replica Ember Wake just for this extra damage, since the ignites you deal damage faster. You should actually catalyst that so it's even more damage. But in the end, currently, if I open the POB is in the description below, by the way, we're running like 440k ignite DPS. Which is fine for mapping, don't get me wrong, it is fine, but the problem is bossing, and to be honest, since this is still, I would say, a budget build, I would say I'm currently maybe like 5x deep into the build. I got a new amulet for 15 chaos today, which is, I personally think, way too cheap. Good life, lightning resistance, and fire.multi. I have some cooldown recovery on my boots that I had on the previous version as well, but this time I also have now a belt with like life resistance and cooldown recovery rate. 15% here, 14% here makes it 29%, and my fire burst is now on 1.16 seconds cooldown. So we're getting close to the state it was last league, since last league it was 1 second cooldown, so 0 point something, 0.7 or 0.6 when you had all the items. Now we go from 1.5, we basically can get it to 1 second straight, I think, because we still can get the elevated cooldown recovery here, so it's probably 1.05 or something like that. So we would get back to the old form, right? But despite that, I think the gear still stayed the same. We're still a gold rim gamer, which is normally fine. Skill tree wise, nothing really changed at all. But this is actually the fact or the problem that I see, right? If I would say, what would be the minimum requirement that I would take a character to Awakener 9? Since we now dealt with Awakener 5, so now it's like Awakener 6, 7, 8, and in the last stage, once we did Maven and stuff, like the Atlas completion here with the stones here from Maven, we can get it up to Awakener 9. So I remember once I had Essence Drain Contagion with barely 1 million Chaos DPS and Blight on top of that. So I would say 2 million or something. And it was rough. Like doing Awakener 8 or 9 on like 2 million DPS is very rough. So now I currently have, in my current state, 500,000, I would say. And now is the problem, like how much more currency would it take to get over 1 million? I would say even if I invest another 10 exalts, I would say, I would probably not get above 1 million DPS. And 1 million actually sucks. So that's the big issue that I have. Like for low tier mapping or like up to this point until Awakener 5, this build is a blast. It's really a joy to play. Speed mapping, it's super fast, it's super fun. You won't have any problems. Also the bosses will not. But after Awakener 5, now when we are pushing into high tier maps, I don't know how much currency it will actually take and if it's actually possible to make a halfway decent setup because of the nerfs to the cluster jewel, because of the nerf to all of that. I think at the moment the best version to do it is like stacking those jewels that have like, what is it? Here, fire.multi, life and burning damage, and then on top fire damage, and then like 20 of those maybe. Like is it actually worth it to go for medium clusters anymore? Or if we're just gonna take those extra skill points and get more jewel slots, for example, right? But this is like the current state. I don't think that in a rough near future, like another 5 exalts invested, I will not be close to like doing Awakener 9, or at least I maybe would be able to, just because I have a lot of experience on doing Sirus and it doesn't take a lot. But the fights are going to take 20 minutes or something, right? And map bosses or conquerors as well, they just take forever, and I personally just don't want to deal with that right now. It's still early in the league, we're still in week 1, and I would like to have a more efficient character to grind up currency. So that's the end of the Fireburst. As I said, the path of building link is in the description below for those that want to see the last gear adjustments. Basically, I'm actually bought Awakened Gems. That's on top of that. So I'm currently running 1, 2, I think it was 4 Awakened Gems on top of that. So I replaced that too to get some extra damage, because the Awakened Gems at the moment are not really expensive, like 10, 20 chaos a piece. And since I'm blasting maps all day long anyways, I have the time to actually level those up by myself, instead of like buying the level 5 Awakened Gems or something that you would do like later on when you have like a bunch of currency laying around and you just want to get the character min-maxed. But yeah, boys, I'm gonna leave you with this beautiful Sirus kill, and I think we're gonna see us on the next video on the next build. I think doing this like Awakener 5 on the first build is pretty fine. I mean, it's kind of the second build, but as I said, I don't want to go any further with this. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Are we ready for the Sirus? And this beautiful gold rim character. Let's go and get the awakened multi-strike.
Did you really think this would work?
First Sirus, and many to fall.
Destroying you.
Yeah, I expect like, what time is it? 4:47 in the morning, so close to 5.
How boring.
I think
and small.
let's try to be less than 10 minutes at least.
Take it. It's yours. But order.
Let's try to be less than 10 minutes.
Burn to the ground. Perhaps
I still think I'm not gonna die.
citizens will finally.
I think my movement is good. And we have Leap Slam. But my Leap Slam is super slow. But I still think, I mean, I'm Chaos Res capped, right? Like -2. That's almost Chaos Res capped. I think we're fine.
What's this? A real challenge. You finally caught my.
Okay, look at the burst. Oh, he's dropping. Just moving the circles. Get out of this. Get out of that. Yeah, easy. Hey, it's not as bad as expected. Yo, phase 1 was really good. There's just one easy trick on this boss, just don't get hit. You're fine.
In their projections, they became reliant on them. I am not.
I think the only thing that really does damage, besides his Quadra Beam, are these meteors. Wait, we dodge? Yup. 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 Oh. Dude, these ones here, they hurt. Oh, it's like, dude. Hundreds of Sirus kill. I tried to reapply my brands here, but... Yeah. You die. Do it. And give me some loot. Yeah, really good phase 2. We got this, we got this. I didn't even use a life flask yet. What is this boss? Ah, freaking joke. Sirus influenced rare packs are harder than Sirus confirmed.
Is life really interesting enough to warrant all
When I'm
this
ready
pain?
and not before.
I want profit on this build. Get your brand up for the Ignite. And after that, you can really focus on your movement. Because you don't have to worry about anything, right? Yeah, we procced Alley Overload. Big damage. Big damage. Yeah, he was phase transition already. Fuck. So, last phase. Wondering if I'm only doing damage because I have MTX on. Oh, early Ellie Overload proc. Dude, who is this guy? And why is his gameplay so flawless? Ah, dude, I was lagging, dude. I had lag spikes. There was no way this hit me. Woo! I'm not porting, man. I'm not a pussy. We staying strong here. Oh shit! He snipes me off screen. I tell you, dude, I'm lagging. You cannot deny that I'm not lagging, dude. That means I'm not that. I'm not that, dude. I just got, I don't know, man. That was bullshit. I swear I'm lagging, dude. 7 milliseconds, dude. What the fuck? How can somebody play like that? So that death doesn't count. That doesn't count, man. Yo.
When I'm ready and not before.
What the fuck, man? Hey, we tanky. We tanky, boys. What? Are you kidding me? There is no way that this hit me. I was literally standing in the safe position. I was not even moving because I was like, yo, I'm safe here. Yo, I'm just I'm lagging, dude. It's the second time that I die because of lag. GGG, fix your servers, man. Yeah, and I'm getting blocked here or what? That's bullshit. Sirus! Where are you going? I'm just waiting for the die. Okay, we are back in control. Stop that! Ah! Oh. Oh. All right, awake a multi-strike for all this experience lost now. No! I know you guys are gonna say now, yo, MBX, what is your next excuse? You know? Like, what is your next excuse? Are you lagging again? No, man. In like, what is it, like 2013 when the game came out, right? It's 9 years, okay? In 9 years, this game does not have an option to lock your cursor to the screen. So if I move the cursor out of the screen, I'm hitting this escape thing. By not, dude, fuck off, man. This is just unfair. I'm getting griefed here. I'm literally getting griefed here. That's it. That's it. Gambling gloves. Okay, you better give me some 5 implicit, 3 mirror gloves right now. Dude. Okay, boys, are we ready? I mean, yo, they are at least 25C. I mean, it's good stats. Strength, intelligence, life, resistance. That's pretty good gloves. It's actually pretty good gloves. They just cost me 10 Val orbs, man.